In a realm where winter reigned supreme, there lived a delicate ice fairy named Glacia. She resided in a shimmering palace made of crystal ice, nestled atop the highest peak of the Frosty Mountains. Glacia was no ordinary fairy. She had the magical ability to create snowflakes, each one unique and intricate, dancing gracefully from her fingertips as they fell to the ground. Every day, Glacia would flit about her frozen kingdom, crafting snowflakes that sparkled like diamonds under the pale winter sun. She delighted in watching them blanket the earth, transforming the world into a glistening wonderland. The laughter of children playing in the snow filled her heart with joy, and she cherished every moment spent in her icy paradise. But one fateful day, everything changed. A fierce dragon, known as Ember, descended upon Glacia's town. With scales that glowed like molten lava and breath that could ignite forests, Ember brought with him an unbearable heat. The townsfolk watched in horror as the once pristine snow began to melt away beneath the dragon's fiery presence. Glacia felt a pang of despair as she witnessed her beloved snow disappearing before her eyes. The vibrant white landscape turned to muddy patches of earth, and the laughter of children faded into silence. Confused and heartbroken, Glacia didn't know what to do. All she had ever known was snow. It was her essence, her life. Determined to save her home, Glacia decided to confront Ember. She flew bravely towards the dragon's lair, where flames flickered and shadows danced ominously on the walls. As she approached, she called out to Ember, her voice steady despite her fear. "Great dragon, why have you come to my land? You are melting my home and stealing away my magic." Ember turned his fiery gaze upon her, surprised by the tiny fairy's courage. "Little fairy," he replied with a voice like rumbling thunder, "I fled from my island because a great volcano erupted. The ground shook violently, and my home sank beneath the waves. I sought refuge here but did not mean to harm your land." Realizing that Ember was not a villain but rather a creature escaping disaster, Glacia felt a spark of compassion ignite within her heart. "You've lost your home," she said softly. "Perhaps we can help each other find peace." Ember looked at her with curiosity. "How can we do that?" "Let us work together," Glacia suggested thoughtfully. "You can share your warmth with me while I teach you about beauty in winter." Intrigued by her offer, Ember agreed. In the days that followed, Glacia showed Ember how to appreciate the beauty of winter, how each snowflake sparkled under sunlight, and how the world transformed into a magical wonderland during snowfall. As they worked together, something remarkable happened. With Glacia's gentle touch, Ember learned to control his fire so that it warmed rather than scorched. Together, they created a new kind of magic, a balance between ice and fire that brought forth gentle winter rains instead of harsh storms. The townsfolk marveled at this new phenomenon as soft flakes began to fall once more, snowflakes that shimmered with hints of warmth from Ember's fire. Children laughed again as they played in this enchanting blend of ice and warmth. Glacia realized that while she had lost her old way of life, she had gained something even more precious: friendship and understanding between worlds that seemed so different. From that day on, Glacia and Ember became guardians of both winter and warmth, creating harmony in their realm. And so, in a world where ice met fire, magic flourished anew, each snowflake telling a story of resilience and friendship that would last for all time.